How's it going, guys? Today I'll be doing a simple tutorial on how to create a timer. So just to show you how it works, click play here. It's going to start at 5 seconds, work its way down to 0, and then just say game over. Cool, let's get started. Cool, so I've created our new scene. Let's get into this. So first, what we're going to do is create a text UR. We can just change the format to look like a time format. Make it bold, maybe just increase the size a bit. Then we can create an empty game object, and we can then go create our timer script. So let's call it timer. If I click on our game object, just want to drag this timer script onto here, and that's all we need to do for the GUI side. We can actually start getting into the code now. So click timer. They'll open up Visual Studios. The first thing we need to do is just define this Unity engine.ur because of that text field that we're using, the text UR that we're using. We can say public text, a text area. Cool. So now we can define where we're going to be displaying our time format to. Let's now start working on the timer logic. So what we want to do here is just define a float for time. We're going to equal to 5 minus time.time. So basically what this is going to do, it's going to start our timer at 5 seconds and just reduce it by time. Cool, that's pretty much it for that. We then want to define our format. So let's go int minutes. So we're just going to be defining our format for our minutes. Equals math.f.for to int time divided by 60f. Cool, so this is going to just define our format for our minutes. We then want to define our format for our seconds. Same sort of format, time minus minutes times 60. Cool. So that'll then define our seconds format. So now we want to basically combine these two into a text time format. So we're going to define this text time string. We're going to make it equal to string dot format open brackets. This is where we're going to define our basically our string format. Open these curly brackets. So this will be for our minutes. Oops. And then this will be for our seconds. So 1.00, and then for minutes and seconds. Cool. That's pretty much it for that. We then want to just define, basically send our text time to our text area on our GUI. So to do that, we go text area dot text is equal to text time. Cool. So go back to Unity. We then click on our game object. You can now see we can define where we want to display our text time to. So we're just going to drag our text into here. We click run. Start at 5 seconds, work its way down. But it's just going to keep going. So we want it to actually stop when it gets to 0. So let's just open up Visual Studios. So let's just define another variable for public private bool stop timer. So when we start, we want to define this as false, and then so basically we're not stopping the timer, and then if stop timer is false, then text timer, then we display the text to the timer. But then we want to add another condition to say if the time, this variable here, is less than or equal to 0, then we set the text area dot text to equal game over or whatever message you want to say. We then want to define the stop timer to equal to true. So that should stop the timer from displaying time basically to that area. Cool, once that's done, let's go back to Unity, click player, so I'm going to start at 5 seconds, work its way down, and then say game over. Cool, awesome. If we wanted to then create the game where it doesn't go start at 5 seconds and work its way down, but rather you want it to start at 0 and work its way up, you can then just change that to like something like that. And you just take this out. Now our game will start at 0 and work its way up. So 1, 2, 3, and it'll just keep going until infinity. Cool, guys. Hope that helps. If you have any questions or anything, just drop a comment, and I'll try to get back to you. Cool. Thanks, guys.